What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Hunter x Hunter, chapter 378. Patreon members, you guys will get this on the 9th. YouTube, I think you guys will get this on the 13th. Whenever you're seeing this video, my birthday is on Saturday. I'm getting pretty damn old. I don't even know where the time went. I feel like I just graduated high school, and that was going on 11 years ago. I turned 29 on Saturday. I don't even know. Once I hit 30, life is pretty much over, but I don't even know. Like, I feel like when I was 18, 19, 20, I feel like when I was like 17 to 24, I felt like, man, 29 and older is just like, that's so old. And I don't feel any different than I did when I was like 18, 19, but the age number says different. That's just absolutely wild to me. So, you youngins out there, cherish it, man, for as long as you can, because that time goes by fast. I feel like, especially after high school, maybe not now, because times are a little bit different with like maybe some of you are in school, not in school. Colleges are doing like half day, whatever. But I feel like post high school, life just it just blinks that fast. I feel like I literally graduated high school, and that was over 10 years ago. Absolutely insane. Jumping into the chapter from last chapter, the comments on 377. You guys let me know that yeah, Neon is dead, or well, you guys let me know that that was implied. I don't. I think I had some people say it's never been confirmed that Neon is dead, but I'm pretty sure it's known that if an ability is left Krollo's book, the original user has died. Um, which is kind of like mind blowing to me that that kind of happens like off screen or off panel. It's just like a quick blurb. They're like, "Oh, does that mean?" And Curl was like, "Yeah, I guess so." And we just like keep on about our day. Melody was like a pretty. I mean, she wasn't a huge character, but she played like a pivotal role. Um, for arguably, I think the best arc in the anime. So to not even get details on that or specifics, pretty like wildly mind blowing to me. I had people tell me that the doors are the Spirit Beast ability, which then to me is like, well, how is she going to even be able to troubleshoot and test it out and do the things that she wants to do because she doesn't control the ability? You know, what if the Spirit Beast is out of energy or it doesn't cooperate or it doesn't do what she's expecting it to do? I have no idea, which makes sense because she, I mean, unless she was like Neon, she doesn't have access to Nen or anything like that that would be able to grant her this pretty much. I don't even know what we want to categorize it as. Portal dimension ability pathway. Got clarification on that. What else did we get clarification? Oh, that Hisoka did hire Illumi. My question is like kind of when and how did all of this take place? So you guys let me know that yes, Illumi didn't just like seek out the spiders. He's like, hey, I want to join you guys. Hisoka hired him. Did Hisoka hire him right before going on this trip? Or did he hire him a while ago? He's like, hey, I want you to kill me or try to kill me. And to do that, he hired him through the spiders. And Illumi never got around to it, and now he just happened to meet back up with him? Or was it hired post Crollo fight, pre boarding ship, and he met up with them? So clearly that means he has no allegiance or loyalty to the troop at all. Um, and that's just what I've been told on face value. Who knows what I might find out in another couple chapters. Um, as far as there could be conditions in that hire to kill me slash if push comes to shove, fight with me or protect me. I could see him backstabbing the spiders because I brought this up, I think, when it was kind of spelled out that Hisoka, the spiders, they're all going to be on the ship. And unless Hisoka kept getting them in a 1v1 situation, like I don't see how he wins. Um, but it made sense to me because it does us no good if Shizuku kills Hisoka. Like she finds him, kills him off to the side. That's like so, like not. It's just anticlimactic. It's going to be if Hisoka does die, it's going to be Crollo. It's going to be by Crollo's hands, or Crollo's going to be involved. So even if Shizuku or Phaeton or someone catches him somewhere, I don't see them killing him. So in my mind, he's going to win every fight he comes across. Now that seems like a lot, given that he seems to be physically weaker, at least on the for face value of since his fight with Crollo. There's been debates back and forth about, you know, Nen after death. Some people say, yeah, it made Hisoka stronger. Other people say it didn't. Look what happens to Camille. She dies all the time, doesn't come back stronger, whatever argument you want to make. So whether he comes back stronger or he doesn't, I don't see how he can get through all this by himself. So if he's here, can somehow get Kurapika involved, and secretly have Illumi stab them in the back, then we're talking we might get to the Crollo and Hisoka round 2 pretty quickly, but we'll see how it plays out. And I've had a lot of you tell me, I think it's at chapter 381 that I lose the, well, some of you have been telling me I don't even have the official translations right now, but I've been using these the whole time, so we've just kind of been here. But I think it's at 381 where, like, it's hard to find the official translations, but I've had some of you link me, like, documents and things. So keep sending those on Twitter, and I'll take a look at them and try to go through all of them. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Chapter 378. Are we recording? Yes. The spiders? I see, that's a problem. Balance is important. Wait. Who are we talking to? Okay. Episode is titled, or chapter is titled Balance. I thought the spiders were being brought up to T-Dog because this looks like his boiling water cup thing here. I was like, oh shit. This has got to be one of those mob bosses, I'm guessing. If a resource is limited, the more it needs to be divided, the less of a share you get. For the haves to keep having, the majority need to get the short end of the stick. That's balance. Power works the same way. In fact, you need finer control, from extortion to war. Force is the most effective means for the quick redistribution of wealth. The have-nots must not be given power. This is the Xiaoyu boss, Xiaoyu half-brother, legitimate benefactor. Third prince is who he, I guess, has the connection with. The lack of etiquette of those with power. Freaks who couldn't even fit into Meteor City. It'll be difficult to control them. Savages who don't hide their talons and don't care about life or death. I'm reading this all wrong. Some of my young associates are actually secret fans of theirs. Char Esbos, Brocco Lee. He's with the benefactor of the 7th Prince. Reminds me of someone similar. Pushed to the envelope to become boss. What do you want me to say? Birds of a feather will eventually clash without us lifting a finger. We want to control the when, right? Who the hell is this? Sir? Find Hisoka before the spiders do. King 1. Okay, so these are the right hand. They're freaking me out. I'm guessing they've got to know how to use Nen? Possibly. We'll see. So we're just diving into characters we've never even met before. Okay. Gather all group leaders and offer 10 million to anyone with useful information. 10 million to anyone who finds Hisoka, and another 10 million to the leader of that area. Use your connections among the laborers. Get the manifest and search the list of single male passengers. If he's not there, look through families of more than 3, including elderly and children. Boss, Hisoka's a floor master at the Heavens Arena. I know, he probably has a score to settle from that time with the leader of the spiders. I don't know if we could capture him. Idiot, who asked for that? I get the first, but why the other? Because it's the least likely. If we don't get a hit among lone travelers, that means he's probably vigilant and obviously taking precautions. But most likely he's stowed away, difficult to pull off, but hardest to catch once he's in. Ask the Queen to get the soldiers to do a round of ID and ticket verification. Find him, I'll take care of the rest. Is this who said that? First, allow me to thank you very much. I'm deeply grateful to those of you who choose to follow me. I think I fucked this up. When I used the ceremony to take over the family name as a junior member to utter my command to kill. However, I don't care about anything in this world, including myself. Level 45. Oh shit, of course. Of course she's in leagues with T-Dog. Great, 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 great. Let us destroy it all just because. Seems easy enough. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm supposed to take it as all these people know how to use Nen. I would think so. The way they're talking about like Heaven's Arena, Floor Masters, at least these people. I don't know if the mob bosses that were on the phone do, but I feel like these people directly under the boss probably do. With the 23 of us assembled here. Holy shit, now I gotta try to learn and keep up with 23 new people? I feel like I recognize some of these faces. But I guess I don't. No, I don't recognize any of these faces. They have similar faces to some of the Zodiacs, though. Like the girl here with the two-tone hair, she reminds me of the snake girl in the Zodiac. The guy here with the moon on his face reminds me of the monkey guy who we think is the double crosser. Um, and a couple others as well. As promised, I will bestow an ability upon you. Come up one by one. So what, she can give people Nen abilities by kissing them? How strong could these abilities be? Like, are these just normal people and she's gonna, like, how broken could she make somebody? And it's like, I'll probably find out, but I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. If I've never used something before, just because you give it to me as a weapon doesn't mean I know how to use it in the most efficient way. You give me a sword of some kind or a blade, like, yeah, it's probably one of the best weapons you could have in like a one-on-one fight, but like I've never used it before, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get an explanation. Ability name: Contagion of Love, with Etude of Love. Through the saliva of member zero, the affected individuals multiply up to a maximum of 23. Members level up as they kill, increasing total aura and power. So it just powers their general base up. As promised, I will bestow an ability upon you. Total power for every person they kill. Okay, upon reaching level 20, they level up as they kill. Members level up as they kill. So what, is level 20 like the 20th person you've killed, or the 20th person of the group? Upon reaching level 20, their own abilities emerge. At level 100, the individual becomes a new member 0, and they can form their own community of infected. Bro, what? So we don't even know if this is her actual ability. She could be somebody that's level 100. Civilians are worth 1 level. Those with abilities are worth 10. They're straight up playing a game here to level themselves up, so you could then get this ability yourself. So who's to, I don't know if this girl is the originator, but who's to say how many times this hasn't split and branched off? Upon reaching level 20, which could be killing 20 civilians or 2 Nen users, their own ability emerges. What do we mean by own ability? I don't know. At level 100, the individual becomes a new member 0. And they can form their, like, once I hit a level 100 and I get this new level 0, can I then become stronger? Do I get anything out of infecting others? Because if not, like, why am I going to take the time to go through this and help others out if it doesn't, make me any stronger? I don't know. Kill a prince and your level will increase by 50. Well then, I wish you luck. What the fuck? The 2 scars on the face. They signify the illegitimate children of the king who cannot become rightful heirs. So that's who she is. So the king's out there just popping out babies with people that were never named his queen or wife at one time. So, yeah, they get scarred up. At birth, too? Fuck me. At birth, their faces are slashed with a double blade. Their existence is permitted on the condition that they forever remain in the shadows. Jesus. They selfishly procreate, Fear the progeny, doubt and dread, then scar them for life, and forgive them. Oh, she's talking in her head about the process. Makes me laugh, but I like this scar. Without it, I would have slid closer to death. With this scar, I was able to perch on the razor's edge. This chick's freaking me out because I don't know if like we just met like a new player has entered the arena, like some Super Smash shit. Like, should I be taking her that serious or I don't I don't know. In order to destroy this dung heap of a world, we're seeing all the things wrong with it: mass murdering, starvation, greed, natural disasters, life and death, etc., etc. I can keep trying just a little more. The Char in Tier 5 control all the commodities. The GU in Tier 4 make their riches from profit margins of human trafficking and distribution of goods. The Hell Lee's main income is by being intermediates between the wealthy and the black market. Yeah, so he's with him. Oh, they're his benefactor. The GU family. Oh no, this one's with him. I don't know who goes with who. Here. Okay. We leave Tier 5 to the Bureau family and head to Tier 4. First, I'm going to procure my weapon from the warehouse. I'll go too. There's something I want. Me too. I need my trick umbrella smuggled in with the black market goods. What are you, babysitting me? Pretty much. I can go by myself. No, even you acknowledge Hisoka's abilities. We go all in. Right? Like, why even take? There's no reason to get cocky about it unless Kurlo wants his one. Like, I mean, Kurlo does want his 1v1, but he's the only one I'm giving a shot to. But just look at just because we've never seen Nobunaga like just unleashed. We've seen Phaeton for the most part. We have a general idea of Sphinx's ability, but like, where's the cap on that? You know? And he says he keeps cranking it and keep cranking it, kind of like a jack in the box. But I think I brought this up when we saw Sphinx's ability. What's the cap on that? If he cranked it enough, could he rock a Royal Guard's heads clean off their body? Could he take Miriam's head clean off? Could he knock out Adult Gone without even really having to trying? I don't know where the kind of that cap output of power is. But to say all that, I don't think Hisoka could go through this group of 3 here at all. Point blank period. And I think that's not outlandish to say. So I agree that they should be walking together to not even, take the chance. They told me troop, right? What do you want? A sword and an umbrella. They've been smuggled in. This way. Careful, he's gone. From my end. In an instant. Oh shit. Everybody just so as soon as Nobunaga made that statement, Sphinx and Phaeton just full Nen cloaked. And then you guys let me know that you can detect things that are inside your N bubble. It's not just kind of like a firewall security doorway where you could summon in and summon out and not be noticed. So I'm always going to go back to him just because he has the easiest ability to kind of apply to a lot of things. If I have an N bubble going on, nothing penetrates the outside, but then say Nove placed a portal in the area, like say I'm sitting in this room, I leave, I come back weeks, days later, whatever, but in that time period, Nove has put a portal in. I come back, I encase the whole room in my N. If he was to portal inside my bubble, I would notice it with my N. I think is kind of how it got explained. It's a dead end. So do they have all the smuggled goods kind of in maybe their own kind of like little pocket dimension where he goes in looks for the things, comes back out, so they don't have to. I mean, that makes it easy to smuggle things in if you don't actually have to hold them somewhere that people could easily just stumble upon. Back from where we came. Ah, shit. Okay, so this dude's dead. The guy disappeared, skipped over us, and reappeared as a corpse. Yeah, so they were all following him. Couldn't find him. It was a dead end. The guy ends up dead behind them. Well, dead is dead. We look on our own. Hey, what about him, huh? A corpse can't help us, and we can't call the others. Sword and umbrella first. Your priorities are weird. What the hell is, what's this alien shit, like, peeking through, about to burst out? Of course we change scenes, and it's gonna end without us not getting back to that. Stay back, nobody goes in. Tier 3 general passenger area. This area is off limits until forensics is done with the scene. How many victims? 20. Oh, it's the fucking... I don't even know what we're categorizing them as. The guard benefactors doing their shit. Just dropping bodies just to get stronger. He entered the room disguised as a royal army and killed quickly. With an N, unknown. The weapon was a blade, and there's no signs an ability was used. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if these people actually have abilities. I'm trying to see, does this guy look like he died by a blade? Look as he was punctured or gunshot. Now we've caught up with some of the Zodiacs. A random attack. Any eyewitnesses? Or any witnesses? There's someone who happened to be there. Perp was in his 20s, slender, 6 to 6'2", a crescent scar on his left cheek. That sounds like a description of Hisoka. But canvassing the periphery didn't return any eyewitnesses' accounts of a guy like that. The testimony is uncertain and some parts don't make sense. Could be confused from the shock. Let me talk to the witnesses. Who the hell is this? So he's literally just peering through walls? Nobunaga, Sphinx, Phaeton. They ignored my prank. He is just like peeling actual like infrastructure. That's the commando team for the Notorious Spiders for you. Electrifying my idols. Let's destroy the world together. That went by quick. Bro, I got that done in like 15 minutes. What the hell? So this description here. Perp was in his 20s, slender, 6 to 6'2", a crescent scar on his left cheek. Does Hisoka have that? Hold on. Hisoka age. 27. Okay, so that fits that description. What does he look like again? Is this a crescent scar on his left cheek? Is it on his left? I'm trying to pretty much... Crescent, no. He has the drop in the star. There's no crescent. Crescent scar on his left cheek. Is that what the person above had? Was this... No. So we don't know who this is. I thought that was going to be Hisoka for sure. I was like, wow, he's really making a scene going on here killing people and make himself easy to... I mean, maybe not easy to find, but it'll draw attention. So somebody on the 3rd level. How many victims? He entered the room disguised as a royal army and killed quickly. And they don't know if it was with Nen or if it was just straight up a guy running in there with a sword. One person saw him. Said he was in his 20s, slender, 6 to 6'2", with a crescent scar on his left cheek. Have we seen anybody with a crescent scar on their left cheek? I don't know or think we have. Phaeton, Sphinx, and Nobu are walking around together, thankfully, because I don't know what the hell's going on here. I feel like Nobu always has his N on and off, on and off, on and off. He probably senses that dude up there, right? Possibly, maybe. That'll have to be TBD. So clearly that's how the guy disappeared. I think this guy that's over here peeling walls and ceilings, I think they were following that guy. The guy peeled it open, grabbed him, killed him, peeled it back open, dropped it behind him. Um, yeah, right when they're about to turn the corner, the guy opens, grabs him. Nobu notices it, tells everybody to hold up. They turn the corner, he's not there. That guy kills him, probably a floor ahead, opens it behind them, drops him. Hmm. So looking for his umbrella, Nobu's sword, and then so what are these three? What are these other three guys going to think? They're going to think it was probably the troop that killed him. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, and then so this stuff right here, we got introduced to at least 20 new characters as far as their initial designs. I don't know if I need to keep up. I don't know if I need to keep up with names. We're just getting introduced to so much between the all the princes spirit beasts, and trying to remember their names, the princes and the spirit beast names. Every prince's squad of guards, some of their names. How many of them know how to use Nen? Are they hunters? You got the Phantom Troop involved, and also trying to remember all the Dark Continent information and the abilities that we've seen. And then we get dropped this here as well, and we've got the Phantom Troop as well. It's a lot of characters to keep up with. So she is born of the king, just illegitimately. So she had technically royal blood in her. Will that lead to anything down the line? We don't know. So again, with this ability that she's contagion people or hyping up their abilities, etc., etc., whatever you want to call it, we don't even really know if it's from her. I would guess it is, but it was saying once you reach, level 100, the individual becomes a new member 0, and they can form their own community of infected. Through the saliva of member 0, the affected individuals multiply up to a maximum number of 23. Members level up as they kill, increasing their total aura and power. So as you kill, your overall aura and power will increase. Once you've reached level 20 by killing, individuals or 2 Nen users, their own abilities emerge. That's the part right there. What do they mean by their own abilities emerge? Because if it's already increasing my aura and my power, clearly I already have a power, right? So what does it mean by my ability is emerging? Then at level 100, I can become a new member, etc., etc. What does the person that's infecting get out of it, unless you want to kind of, unless you're kind of more of a support person and you want to boost up the group that you're with? Because if that's not me and I'm not running around with a group or a squad or anything like that, what do I gain out of it, really? I guess it can be situation to situation dependent. Again, all these new faces here, I really hope a lot of them are just fodder and going to get plucked off easily, because there's no shot I'm going to be able to get through all these names and remember their faces. I'm barely got the princes, and I don't even have the princes down. But she's in direct connection with T-Dog, so that'll be some shit. These two talking about, trying to get their hands on Hisoka and the troop and all that stuff, and then we kind of got introduced to some of the, I don't know what we're kind of calling them, mob bosses or, anything related to that, but I guess that's about it. I feel like that went by pretty fast. I mean, we barely even got to 30 minutes, but it's kind of what we cranked through. What do we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 chapters left. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that. Feel free to explain anything, because I know we're still asking questions on things from last chapter. So, with the Illumi, Hisoka, Fugetsu, and the Beast, and what it can and can't. If you guys still want to clarify anything with that, we can. And then any questions from here, especially this, the main questions are going to be from this portion right here. The girl and spreading the ability and, all that stuff from there. Everything else was pretty straightforward for the most part. But we'll leave it there. Again, appreciate you guys. Y'all take it easy out there. Try to get this video to 100 likes if we can, just for birthday purposes. That'd be great. And then if we are able to get it to 100 likes next week, you guys will get 379 and 380. Or if you know there's a double up chunk that you definitely want to see, that we could save the likes totals for that. But when we get 100 likes, that'll be great. Um, and yeah, tomorrow YouTube will be getting the Death Note episode. Tuesday, Patreon members, you guys should got that on Saturday or Sunday. So you guys will be getting your 2 to 3 Avatar episodes and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's it. Y'all take it easy, stay safe, like, share, favorite, subscribe. As always.